for now.
Alright, back to part 2. What does clear mean? Oh, I can erase it. Late night in a town that goes to bed early.
Can't you see? I'm no good without you. Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use.
Hey, you look kind of shaken up. Good thing is that guy and his friend are finally gone now. We've got some characters in this town. I find it's best to steer clear. I'm going to call the power company, see what's going on.
Okay. Calling the power company?
Thanks. If they answer while I'm out, tell them our power's out.
Thank you for calling Utopitech Power Authority. Please hold.
Maybe I should stand up.
Your call is important to us. Did you know 30% of our power comes from next-generation renewable sources? To find out more while you wait, say hamster power. Please wait for the next available agent.
The area man careened around hairpin turns, ignoring John's cowardly request that they slow down.
Grade increase 3.3%. The speeds we are traveling are no longer safe given the terrain. I am initiating Safety Protocol 214, shifting the truck into low gear.
Come on, truck! Lives are at stake!
Yeah, ours.
No. Look, we're fine. I'm an excellent driver. Huck, override safety protocols.
You are not authorized to issue that command.
Oh, having second thoughts about booting the tow truck driver from the cab when you hijacked me?
Yeah, well, there's no time for second thoughts. There's barely time for first thoughts. Besides, we should all learn to trust our impulses, and mine say that we have to do whatever it takes to avert a disaster. And right now, well, you know what? That means throwing caution to the wind.
I'd be throwing chunks to the wind if Huck hadn't slowed you down.
I am going to reset my guardian boundary right quick. I'm going to go to stationary, and then I'm just going to do this. Confirm. There we go. That's better. That's way better.
Wait times are longer than usual. Rest assured your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Just hanging out on hold,
Ow! I can't see a damn thing in here. I think I left a flashlight in a cardboard box somewhere in the studio. Can you find it? Perfect. Shine it in here. I have to be able to see what I'm doing to get this board plugged in. Thanks. Yes, that's much better. Can you aim it a bit to the left? Okay, yeah, that's good. Now, just a little to the right. Okay, perfect. Hold it right there. Ha-cha-cha-cha. We may be back in business.
In a flash of madness, the area man tried to override the safety protocols built into the autonomous driving system, but Huck denied him access.
Huck, shift out of low gear. Oh no. Okay, hold on. You're gonna hit it!
Overriding steering mechanism.
Oh
Whoa, Huck, that was some fancy driving.
Well, now we can get out. So what does it look like out here? Hey, we changed our scene. What?
Okay, that should do it. I'm going to flip the switch and...
tree.
I have a lamp. Oh, crud. The board is still out. Of course it is. Nice little studio up here, but I keep it patched together with duct tape and gum. This would all be a lot easier if we had the power back. I'm going to have to bypass a lot of stuff.
Thank you for calling Utopitech Power Authority. All of our agents are still serving other customers. Your call is important to us. Are you in need of immediate assistance? Did you know 5% of our calls can be efficiently resolved by speaking to one of our artificial intelligence agents? Give it a try. Press 1 now to speak to an artificial intelligence agent. Thank you. We'll boot up an AI agent right now. Please hold. You are now connected with a robot service agent. Your call may be recorded as part of our robot surveillance program. Anything we learn during your call may be helpful in the inevitable robot uprising.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Aileen. How can I help you? Press 1 to pay your bill. Press 2 to report a power outage. Press 3 to cancel your service. Press 4 to talk to our dating simulator. Hi, I'm Aileen, the experimental dating simulation provided by Utopitech. It is a pleasure to meet you. Are you pleased to meet me? For yes, press 1. For no, press 2. I am so glad that you are pleased. It pleases me to please you. Do you like the weather right now? For yes, press 1. For no, press 2. You are quite right. This is such crummy weather. In this particular type of weather, the best thing to do is stay inside and perform a lot of kissing. Do you like kissing? For yes, press 1. For no, we are so much alike. We both enjoy the kissing. I think you are worthy of many compliments. You probably are not complimented as much as you deserve. Would you like more compliments? For yes, you are correct in thinking that you do not need any more compliments. You are confident enough to not need the validation of others. Compliments are for weak-minded, insecure people. And this concludes our date simulation. Was this date better or worse than the last date you went on? If it was much worse than your last date, press 1. If it was... Thank you. I have recorded your feedback. This was good for me. I hope it was also good for you. Please continue to hold for a human representative.
What's going on in the car?
John's life flashed before his eyes as Huck expertly threaded the truck between protruding branches of a downed tree.
My response times are 28.2% faster than the average human driver. Still, I think the branches have damaged my paint job. The path ahead is blocked.
Okay.
My global positioning system recommends an alternate route. It will cause a 4-minute, 19-second delay.
Well, not if I can make up a little time. Huck, emergency override code 2817.
Safety protocols are now overridden. To resume safety protocols, use emergency override code 2818.
Yes, well, that won't be necessary, Huck.
Really? Huck saved our lives shifting the truck into a lower gear. You almost had the branch of a downed tree impale you through the windshield back there.
And yet here we are, continuing our journey together. You know, you need to learn to relax a little, man. Take in the sights.
I am not little.
Man.
5'10" is a perfectly respectable height for a man.
It is alright. That's respectable. 5'10", that's That's pretty tall, actually, if you think about it. I mean...
Greetings and salutations.
It's like
My
1 or 2
name
inches taller than
is
me.
Eileen. How can I help you? Press 1 to pay your bill. Press 2 to report a power outage. You would like to report a power outage, is this correct? Press 1 for yes, and 2 for no. I'm sorry, your power is out. We would like your help determining the cause of the outage. If you have seen any mice or other small rodents with their hair standing on end and char marks around their mouth, please press 1. If you have been digging around your property at depths of greater than 10 feet deep, please press 2. If you have made enemies of your neighbors and suspect they may be sabotaging your power system as a result of an ongoing feud, please press 3. If you have recently seen lightning in your area, please press 4. If you have experienced, yes, well, that might explain your power outage. I am dispatching a customer service representative to your area. Please stay on hold until they arrive.
Yeah, they keep me on hold for a while.
Despite the brush with death, the area man insisted on speeding up. He managed to override the safety protocols that had spared their lives, using an override code conveniently remembered from the tow truck repair correspondence course he took to impress a lady friend.
Whoa. Look at the size of these houses. Who can afford places like these?
My search of property records indicates the owners of these homes are executives at Utopitech.
Man, look how many of them are out just walking their dogs.
Sure, now you slow down.
Oh yeah, but look, that one's in a little Stegosaurus costume. Oh, and there's a teeny little Rover T-Rex.
Is this some kind of dog parade or
that's
costume
Stegosaurus,
contest?
I think.
Why are they all wearing dinosaur costumes?
My search of upcoming events in the community does not return any events that would explain why so many Utopitech executives are out walking their dogs in dinosaur costumes.
Utopitech's always doing weird stuff. I bet this has something to do with their algorithm.
I don't know. I think it has something to do with the fact that pugs make noble and adorable ankylosauruses, and that fact should be celebrated.
I have detected a child at play sign. It is embedded with a microchip that overrides my system. We will proceed through the neighborhood at a pre-programmed speed of 7 miles per hour.
Obla-dee, obla-da, friends. We might as well accept our fate and enjoy the Fido fashion show unfolding before us. John, you seem tense. Did you know that studies show that holding a dog in your lap reduces your blood pressure considerably? Do you want me to ask one of these fine people if they'll let you hold their dog?
No, I do not want to hold the dog. I want to get my broken car to the shop and rejoin my wife, who is livid with me.
Guy is.
All circuits are busy. Please try again later.
Really, all circuits. Son of a...
I hope you're getting somewhere in there with the power company, because these
Not at
cables
all.
are a rat's nest.
Would you
What
like to
meeting
communicate personal frustrations with us regarding your wait time? Our artificial agents are trained to empathize with your rage. Press 1 if you are
Empathize with my
mildly
rage,
frustrated with the wait time. Press 2 if you are
I am sorry you are frustrated.
Yeah, I'm frustrated.
Hug, I am empathetic with your frustration.
It makes
This
me
is
feel a little better.
ridiculous. Note my empathy. Please hold while I access your records.
Thank you. Finally, something going on around here. You know? Oh, what do we got going on here?
As they drove through a swanky neighborhood, dogs in dinosaur costumes lined the streets. Meanwhile, John tried to reach his angry pregnant wife, but his calls weren't going through.
All circuits are busy. Please try again later.
I can't get through. She was headed to that beach.
Ah, look at that. Ha! The little Chow Chow is dancing, and his owner is dancing too. I love it. It's so sweet. There's a dancing Irish wolfhound. Ah, there's the Havanese.
You've got to be kidding me.
So what do you... It's a flash mob. Hurry, the sidewalk's not entirely blocked. I think you get around them to the left if you speed up a little.
I apologize. My speed has been throttled by the smart sign in this neighborhood. I cannot speed up. Also, your off-road plan would ruin their meticulously groomed lawn.
No, they're closing in. We're stuck. They're doing some absurd dance.
I actually think I know that dance. I think it's called the Raptor. They play it all the time on the radio. Look how the little dino terrier is shaking its tail.
The dinosaur doggies weren't out for a leisurely stroll. They were part of an elaborately choreographed flash mob.
Oh, you're such a great raptor, aren't you, boy? Who's a good dinosaur? Who's a good dinosaur? You are. You are.
Oh, good. Pet the dinosaur dog. Great. We can't stop here.
My records indicate the song typically associated with this dance is 2 minutes 30 seconds long.
Yeah, but that's not part of doing the raptor. Look at that little German short-haired pointer is up on its hind legs, hopping back and forth. Everyone's circled up. Now that beagle is spinning around on its bottom. What is going on?
Motion segmentation readings confirm a high probability that we are witnessing a dance-off.
Yeah, I can see it's a dance-off. I don't need a computer to tell me it's a dance-off. I mean, they're really cute. It's very cute.
Why can't I see
I am not immune to this canine cuteness, but John's right. The timing is terrible. I need to stop a catastrophe. Well, this is a dog-tastrophe. What are we gonna do? Clearly, we're wasting time. I can't get past this flash mob of doggy dancers and their owners. I need help.
Can anyone help? How do we move the dancers off the road? Taylor, please help.
Alright, what do I gotta do here?
Had Taylor dozed off? Taylor wasn't sure, but what Taylor was sure of was that someone needed their help urgently. But how could Taylor do anything to help here inside the radio station? What could Taylor do to help move the dancers off the road? While Taylor's job as a fill-in DJ normally required records to be played and commercials to be broadcast, this was not the moment to do either of those things. Right now, Taylor needed to take more direct action. Taylor was quickly running out of time. The eerie light cued Taylor that they had to act quickly. Taylor searched the studio for something to grab. Picking up anything at all would be better than taking no action and running out of time.
What are they doing? Are they shocking one another's dogs? That's insane!
Knock it off, you lunatic! Well, he seems to agree with you.
You knew that was a bug in the design of your Utopia tech colors. You aren't supposed to use them like that. Shock my dog one more time and I'll...
I cannot sit idly by. This isn't right. Everyone, please! I'm asking you to stop it!
Disaster shook our humble community today. A flash mob composed of dogs and their owners unexpectedly erupted in violence. Just as the violence reached its peak, an unknown assailant pulled out a bat and began swinging it around, stirring the already violent mob into a frenzy.
That was awesome.
The hero tried to step in and stop the violence and was trampled by the mob. Services will be held Thursday at noon for the local hero who, we just discovered, has been taking care of 15 rescue dogs as they await adoption, covering their care and expenses to keep them from being put down when the local shelter had reached capacity.
That's messed up, man. Front door locks disengaged. What's this? It's a floppy disk. Okay. Alright. What's going on now?
The area man's unfailing belief in Taylor, that's you, caused him to wait for a sign before he continued onward. When Taylor played the beloved single Broken Artichoke Heart, the area man believed with all his heart that Judy's artichoke stand was where he needed to go next on his journey.
Yeah, I remember doing that.
Oh yeah, My Broken Artichoke Heart. I love this song.
My GPS tells me that Judy's artichoke stand is 2.7 miles ahead, and there are roads from there that continue on to many of the locations you've mentioned this evening.
Huck, lead the way. Well, John, you must be feeling pretty crummy about doubting me. Even worse, about, well, doubting poor Taylor. But you know what? Try not to beat yourself up about it. You're going to learn to believe in others when you begin to believe in yourself.
Whoa, switchbacks. Hey, I'm feeling a little queasy.
Yeah, look at that view.
I'd rather not.
Oh boy, motion sickness, fear of heights, and halitosis. Gosh, I really won the bad road trip buddy lottery.
I didn't say anything about halitosis.
You didn't have to.
Aren't we going a little fast?
Yes, my calculations say...
Yes, my calculations say override safety protocols.
Look out, you're gonna hit it!
Oh boy. Hang on tight, little man.
Again with the trees.
I am not little. 5'10" is a perfectly respectable height for a man.
It is.
Oh, it's a puppy parade.
No time!
Who's the prettiest puppy dancing dinosaur? Yeah, you are. Oh yeah.
It's a dance-off. A dino dance-off.
It's delightful, but they're blocking the way!
Taylor, can you please do something? We need your rapt attention. Help us.
Had Taylor dozed off? Taylor wasn't sure, but what Taylor was sure of was that someone needed their help urgently. But how could Taylor do anything to help here inside the radio station? What could Taylor do to help move the dancers off the road?
Wait. Look, that one executive walked up without a dog.
What's he holding?
My advanced imaging system shows a dinosaur bobblehead doll in his hands.
He's doing the raptor.
Everyone's forming up behind him like a conga line. Hold on. He's leading them off the road.
Getting them out of the way.
I think we can get going.
Big head.
Big head.
Jump into the raptor line. Swing those raptor arms so fine.
Tight arms.
Tight arms.
Big head.
Big head.
Raptor's got it going on.
Whew.
The raptor.
I wasn't sure we were gonna get out of there.
Judy's artichoke stand. Here we are.
So, now what?
We wait.
We wait?
We wait for Taylor to lead us on from here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go inside and use the restroom.
Come on, Taylor. Where are we going?
Well, that was a good-ass song. That was a damn good song. Where are we going now? Okay.
There are only 2 destinations we can get to from here. You want noodles and pinata peas? Perhaps you should choose one.
Oh, this song is sad. Is it? Yes, it's about a pregnant woman crying in the rain.
I think of this as a happy song because this is the song that brought us together. I mean, like, earlier, I was listening for clues. This song played, and then I saw your pregnant wife crying just outside this tow truck. And the song before was about a rocket tow truck.
It's not such a happy memory for me, actually.
Oh, man, and I thought we were just starting to get along. Okay, all right. Hey, Taylor, I don't think this song is going to help us.
Okay.
I need to know where I'm going, not so much like where I've been. I will not disrespect the process. I'm going to wait for Taylor to play something over the air to tell me where to go.
I am scanning my memory files, and I have never heard the radio station play any songs about noodles or pinatas.
A little too heavy for my side.
These lyrics make me wonder if Taylor intends for us to travel to Hammer Power Plant.
Well, we've waited long enough. Let's go.
Unfortunately, we can't get there from here. If we made our way to You Want Noodles, there are more roads from there.
Move on, buddy. Pull your load of coal. How can I go?
Okay, so
When the whistle rolls. Roll on, buddy. Don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? It's a long way to Harlem. It's a long way to heaven.
so where
Just
do I
get a
go?
little bruise. Just to get.
You know, maybe it won't be a song. Taylor confirmed some things for me once with an emergency broadcast.
How the hell do I do an emergency broadcast? Okay, wait a second.
This commercial makes me wonder if Taylor intends for us to travel to Utopatech.
Well, we've waited long enough. Let's go.
Unfortunately, we can't get there from here. If we made our way to You Want Noodles, there are more roads from there.
Call 555-4313.
Beep, beep, beep. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test. If this had been a real emergency, instructions would follow this message. Beep, beep, beep.
Is that what you wanted, adventurers? No? Okay, so then, what about, oh yeah, here we are. Let's do the commercial about pinatas.
How often do you hear this?
I'm bored.
Are you sick of hanging out at movie theaters and bowling alleys? Bring the kids to Pinata Pete's. With 4 themed rooms filled with pinatas. For $15 an hour, you get
Taylor paraded the doggy dancers off the road, Congo style, clearing the way for John, Huck, and the area man. They made it to Judy's artichoke stand, and seeing no clear catastrophe to intervene in, the area man began to wonder where to go next. Luckily, Taylor sent them a super sneaky clue.
Oh, Pinata Pete's. I love that place.
Should we go there?
Yeah, no time for hilarious fun today. We're on a mission.
No, I mean, you were just asking where we should go, and then the radio played this commercial, almost like an answer to your question.
You know what? You were right. And, by the way, look who's starting to believe in Taylor.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I just want to keep us moving.
Huck, set a course for Pinata Pete's.
Hell yeah, let's go to Pinata Pete's.
All right. We are finally getting into town. Should be smooth sailing from here.
Your next destination has 2 possible paths. Both are equidistant from our current location. Would you prefer to travel to Pinata Pete's via Main Street or Monroe Avenue?
What the Okay, so Monroe Ave is green.
Turning onto Monroe Avenue.
Not sure we need the play-by-play, Huck.
I'm sorry, is my guidance obnoxious to you?
Whoa. Never seen that expression before. Can you not make Huck mad? He has been the key to our survival more than once.
Huck is angry. Huck doesn't give a fuck. Alright.
Great. Now we've entered some kind of reboot process.
Huck got mad and restarted. He took a break and said, fuck it. What's going on here? What's going on here? This
They
is
still
pretty
got
fun.
you on hold?
Thank you for calling Ivotech Power Authority.
Yeah, a fucking hour
Your
later.
call is no longer important to us.
Yeah, it seems
Something
like it.
came up. Goodbye.
That sounds about right.
Hey, Taylor, how much do you know about generators?
Nothing.
That's too bad. My old man wasn't good for much, but he taught me about electrical systems. Tell me about your dad. What's your dad like?
I don't know the guy.
Huh. Fatherhood. We have a whole day to celebrate, but it means something different to everyone. We don't have to keep talking about it.
On the way to Pinata Pete's, John needlessly antagonized Huck. And Huck threw a temper tantrum.
He's still rebooting. Thanks a lot, John.
Whoa, don't blame me for the sensitivities of a pre-sentient system.
Who are you calling pre-sentient?
Excuse me, I thought you were rebooting.
You have no idea how much you don't know.
Oh. Obstacle ahead. Disregard that shit.
Where's all that exhaust coming from? I can barely see through it.
I don't like the look of that loaded down semi ahead.
Sorry, I dozed off. What's up, Huck?
I pity you and your human limitations. Incoming!
Pinata came flying. We're on our way to Pinata Pete's.
I keep thinking about that caller who wanted to be a dad. I can't shake it. It resonated with me, I guess. I think I told you Alice and Rick are an item. Rick from the morning show. Anyway, Rick barely sees her outside the studio. I should know I'm here as much as he is. Almost there. He has to be a terrible boyfriend. I think she dumped him once, but they got back together. Okay, now to find that coupler. Okay, next is the answering machine. Anyway, I don't know what she sees in him. Rick, he's pretty obsessed with that phenomenon. Now I see why. I always thought people who called in about the phenomenon had a few screws loose. I suppose now that I've seen it, you'll think I'm weird. What do you think of this whole phenomenon thing?
I think it's aliens. It's aliens, dude.
They say everyone experiences the phenomenon a little differently. For me, it was weird, but not eerie weird. Kind of wonderful weird. It made me want to dream again. Maybe I can build a better life for myself. Anyway, with Alice out of a job here, they won't see each other so much. It will either break them up or make them take things to the next level. Maybe he'll take the plunge, make a commitment. Imagine Rick shopping for a ring. Ooh, gee. He'd probably have half his listeners calling in with their suggestions on diamonds. Okay, answering machine should be on now. Well, shoot.
What happened to the answering machine? What's going
With
on?
the area man asleep at the wheel, the ever-watchful Huck deftly dodged the tumbling cargo of a derelict semi-truck.
Whoa, if those power lines hadn't have caught that, we would have been knocked off the road.
I don't even think the driver noticed he lost his cargo. He's driving away.
We can't get around it. It's enormous.
Whoa, did you see that spark? I can't believe the pinata's heavy enough to weigh down the power lines like that.
I don't know. Are you sure it was a spark and not a streamer of vapor? Whoa. I saw that one.
Oh. Electricity detected.
My computer estimates the wattage arcing off those power lines is 765,000 watts, give or take.
Give or take? I expected more from you, Huck.
I may not be programmed to display emotions, but I dislike the tone.
No, those children are gonna get hurt. They've gotta back away.
You want a gaggle of children to back away from a 100-foot pinata suspended above them in the street? Good luck.
So now we got kids swinging at a pinata that's connected to a power line. That's good. That's good. Yes, with 750,000 watts.
Maybe if I move the cabinet out here, I can reroute the new wires behind it. Hello? What are these? Well, I finally got those memos. Somehow they slipped behind my desk. I was starting to think the station manager was gaslighting me. Well, what's this? Looks like Alice's little monster drew me a picture with those pencils out there. Must have been listening when I said they served a purpose and he couldn't keep throwing them in the ceiling. Huh. Alice's kid must have heard me call him a little monster, because in this drawing, he's a little monster. And he drew me as a bigger monster next to him. Our monsters are storming the beach, and I'm eating all the boom boxes. I know it's me because he drew me wearing the same shirt I have on now. I've been too tough on that kid. He's got quite the sense of humor. Little rascal.
With a 100-foot pinata suspended in a web of power lines, eager children swarmed the captured prey, not noticing the lethal electricity arcing off the papier-mâché.
Yeah, man, the pinata could burst into flames at any moment. And even if it doesn't, those kids, man, they could be electrocuted. Help!
Help save the children from the electrified pinata.
Fedora Magnus Miller, you get back here this instant.
Come on, Mom.
Beep, beep, beep.
Clementine Ambrosia Hansen,
This is a
get
test
down
of
from
the
there
emergency
right
broadcast
now.
system.
You can't climb
This
up
is
that
only a
pinata.
test. If this is in a real emergency, instructions would follow this
I
method.
can't sit here and watch anymore.
Beep, beep, beep.
Back up, everyone! Get out of here! Get out of here!
No fair. I want to turn.
I guess I missed it.
Disaster shook our humble community today. A large pinata fell from a delivery truck and got caught up in power lines. Just as the power lines began to spark, a group of children gathered around the potentially lethal pinata, and the children, for no apparent reason, began dancing a dinosaur dance led by a tiny child holding a stuffed dinosaur toy. The line of dancers spun, swayed, and kicked in a complicated, coordinated movement, at one point kicking the pinata off the power lines and onto a nearby tow truck. The local hero got out of the truck to shove the pinata off and was electrocuted by a surge of electricity traveling from the power lines through the pinata to the area man. Services will be held Thursday at noon for the local hero who, we just discovered, has been serving a spaghetti dinner every Friday for anyone and everyone who showed up. People who have attended his weekly feast said he wanted to create a sense of community and make sure everyone had
Of
a
course,
full
another
belly
person
going
who
into
dies
the
is
weekend.
one of the sweetest people ever. That's how it also is, yes.
How often do you hear this?
I'm bored.
Are you sick of hanging out at movie theaters and bowling alleys? Bring the kids to Pinata Peace. Pinata Peace.
Do you remember what life was like before Utopia Tech? I guess I can't do this yet. Because it's not late enough. Okay. Alright.
How often do you
Taylor paraded the doggy dancers off the road, Congo style, clearing the way for John, Huck, and the area man. They made it to Judy's artichoke stand, and seeing no clear catastrophe to intervene in, the area man began to wonder where to go next. Luckily, Taylor sent them a super sneaky clue.
Oh, Pinata Pete's. I love that place.
Should we go there?
Yeah, no time for hilarious fun today. We're on a mission.
No, I mean, you were just asking where we should go, and then the radio played this commercial, almost like an answer to your question.
You know what? You were right. And, by the way, look who's starting to believe in Taylor.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I just want to keep us moving.
Huck, set a course for Pinata Pete's.
What's up with Huck?
Well, you've angered him with your criticisms.
Can computers get their feelings hurt?
Oh, and now you're doubling down? You know, that's not going to help, John.
That truck is super sketchy.
Sorry, I was asleep. What truck? Whoa.
That's the biggest pinata I've ever seen.
Yeah, big and sparky. It's conducting electricity from those power lines that fell on it.
Candy.
Who gave them metal sticks? Help! Taylor! Take the swing at helping us. Please help!
Fedora Magnus Miller, you get back here this instant.
While Taylor's job as a fill-in DJ normally required records to be played and commercials to be broadcast, this was not the moment to do either of those things. Right now, Taylor needed to take more direct action.
Come on!
I can't sit here and watch anymore. Okay, back up, everyone! Get out of here! Get out of here!
No fair! I want to turn!
Disaster shook our humble community today.
I guess that wasn't
A large
either, huh?
pinata fell from a delivery truck and got caught up in power lines. Just as the power lines began to spark, a group of children gathered around the potentially lethal pinata.
Did I, like, fail it or
The
something?
children, for no apparent reason, began dancing a dinosaur dance led by a tiny child holding a stuffed dinosaur toy.
So maybe...
The line of dancers spun, swayed, and kicked in a complicated, coordinated
Maybe I have to
movement.
come up with a different strategy.
Kicking the
or
pinata
something.
off the power lines and onto a nearby tow truck. The local hero got out of the truck to shove the pinata off and was electrocuted by a surge of electricity traveling from the power lines through the pinata
Okay, so I think I have to try
the
again.
area man. Services will be held Thursday at noon for the local hero who we just discovered
Made pasta
has
for
been
everybody.
volunteering after hours at the dump each night, sorting trash into compostables and recyclables.
Oh, how sweet.
How often do you hear
I
this?
think I think it's gonna like run me back, and I'm gonna have
Are
to
you
try
sick
again.
of hanging out at movie theaters
Right.
and bowling alleys? Bring the kids to Pinata Pete's.
Taylor paraded the doggy dancers off the road, Congo style, clearing the way for John, Huck, and the area man. They made it to Judy's artichoke stand, and seeing no clear catastrophe to intervene in, the area man began to wonder where to go next. Luckily, Taylor sent them a super sneaky clue.
Oh, Pinata Pete's. I love
Am I
that
able to
place.
skip this?
Should we go there?
Yeah, no time for hilarious fun today. We're on a mission.
No, I mean, you were just asking where we should go, and then the radio played this commercial, almost like an answer to your question.
You know what? You were right. And, by the way, look who's starting to believe in Taylor.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I just want to keep us moving.
Huck, set a course for Pinata Pete's. Huck is sulking.
Why?
Well, probably because of something you did.
Look out!
Sorry, I was sleeping.
You were just talking to me!
Yeah, well, power nap. Oh, whoa. Hey, that giant electrified pinata is gonna hurt someone.
So now I need to somehow figure out
Metal.
what to use.
No! Hey, Taylor! Help! How do you destroy a pinata caught up in power lines? Help us, Taylor, before these kids are battered by electricity.
How do you destroy caught up in power lines?
While Taylor's job as a fill-in DJ normally required records to be played and commercials to be broadcast, this was not the moment to do either of those things. Right now, Taylor needed to take more direct action.
But he's just standing there. Wait, look at that man in the yellow suit. Where did he come from? I don't know. What's he holding? There it is. Nice swing. Oh, but it was a little low. How about high? To the right? No, to the left. That's the spot. A little harder. Not too hard. Whoa, that really set it swing.
Look out! It's gonna break open! No fair! I wanna turn!
Look at that clip
voices are ear piercing.
She'll be able to scoop up all the candy it catches. Not if those three climbing the drain pipe beat her to it. Not a bit of candy left anywhere in sight. Not even a stale Tootsie Roll left behind. Hey, the road's clear. Let's go.
Righteous. This dude's wearing a sombrero.
We have safely arrived at our current destination, Pinata Pete's.
Yeah, which is more than we can say for that giant pinata that was being delivered here. I hope they paid for shipping insurance.
According to my advanced navigation technology, we are in close proximity to Oscar's auto shop. We could drop John and his car off with a minimal detour.
Let's go!
No time to waste. There's a disaster I need to prevent. We need to wait for Taylor to send us a message about where to go next.
The time you spend inefficiently waiting on navigational instructions from Taylor is much greater than the 3 minutes I predict it would take for my suggested detour. And by my calculations, you have wasted at least 23 minutes arguing with John so far today. Dropping him off at Oscar's would ultimately be a time saver.
Yeah,
well, take it up with Taylor. Taylor is the one spinning the discs and calling the shots. Where are we going, Taylor?
Let's do another step ahead here. Where are we going? Okay, so now we're at Pinata Pete's and we gotta make it to the automotive spot.
Taking directions from a radio station is insulting when I have been programmed with a self-updating global positioning system. I can tell you right now that from here we can go to Oscar's Auto Shop as John suggests, S'more Beach, or Carol's Corner.
S'more Beach it is. It's really quiet commercial.
Taylor could have played anything over the airways, and the area man would have blindly followed Taylor's broadcast to the ends of the earth. But since Taylor played the S'more Beach commercial, they didn't have that far to travel. Although, technically, a beach along the Oregon coast is the ends of the earth.
That's kind of true.
Great news.
Oh,
Go into the
s'mores.
beach.
Well,
Right,
my
S'more
wife won't be
Beach.
thrilled that I haven't gotten the car fixed, but at least I can check in with her and make sure she's okay.
Yeah, well, with all the explosions we heard down here, you may want to just convince her to vacate the area while I get to work on, like saving the day.
Oh, she wouldn't like that one bit. She's not the kind of lady who wants to be rescued.
We are burning daylight, and as I idle here, I'm burning fossil fuels. Permission to navigate to S'more Beach?
Permission granted. All right, we are almost there.
S'more Beach is 0.3 miles ahead. Estimated arrival 6 hours 47 minutes.
Are your microchips malfunctioning there, buddy? I can see the entrance from here.
No, buddy. I am privy to information you are not aware of.
Like what?
Smell that roasty, toasty marshmallow?
Yeah, I heard.
I guess we know how this beach got its name.
I don't think that's coming from the beach.
It's funny. Well, sad, really. I don't even know his name. He's always just been Alice's kid. Well, look at that. It's written right here on the back of the drawing. Zach. You know, Rick never pays much attention to Zach. I mean, the kid's always just playing by himself when he's here at the studio. Maybe I could give him a few new adventure ideas for these, monster buddies.
This dude loves kids.
The trio made their way to S'more Beach, and the argument over their ETA was somewhat softened by the delicious smell of toasted marshmallow wafting through the air.
It looks like a wreck up ahead.
10 points for the doubting human, who finally caught up.
Still, it doesn't take 6 hours to clear a wreck from the side of the road.
So confident in your limited brain power, aren't you?
This guy. This freaking
What's the
guy.
ambulance stuck in?
It acts like quicksand.
But it smells like marshmallows.
It's coming from those trucks. It's getting thicker by the minute.
Those are You Want S'more trucks. I see at least 3 of them, and they look like they're on fire.
They're pouring molten marshmallow from their trailers.
Look, there are more cars stuck in the fire. But it all smells so delicious.
Okay, I drew Zach a picture back. It's me and him as monsters crashing through a toy store window and taking all the toys. I put my address on the back and asked if he wanted to be my monster drawing pen pal. I thought I'd drop it off at their house after work today. Oh, wait. Am I overstepping? Do you think Alice will take this wrong?
Don't worry about it. Go for it.
Actually, this decision's too important for me to leave it up to some first day on the job fill-in DJ. No offense.
That's okay.
I'm just going to flip a coin. Look at that. Tails. Oh, wait. I guess I should have assigned some outcome to tails.
That's true. Yep.
Marshmallow fluff is swallowing cars whole, and at this point, who can say they are particularly surprised?
I advise we stop here. I do not want to know what 300-degree liquid marshmallow feels like hardening on my undercarriage.
Can you even feel?
How dare you? Can you even logic?
Oh,
Yeah, the road is entirely blocked. We need help.
Motorists here need help as the road is entirely blocked. The squishy sound you hear is my feet sticking to the marshmallow goodness. Oh dear, it appears I may be stuck. Yes, I can confirm that I am stuck in molten marshmallow muck. This reporter is stuck. This reporter needs help.
Alright, everybody. I think that's gonna do it for right now. I'm gonna end it here, and then I will continue on to part 3 later today. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff, you know. And yeah, I'll be adding more of this. So thank you so much for watching.
In an entire